Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's me, your boy Jackson, and yeah, we are back with another video. And I know it's gonna be a different style video, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. Yeah, it's time to rip the cart. Ripping the whole melt Candyland. Yeah, this bitch is kind of like ass. I'll be honest. I mean, I get fried, but it's just not enjoyable. Like it's just I get like super high. Like I fucking passed out on the couch last night. But here we go. It's kind of fucking burnt, but yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna rip my fucking red velvet cupcake fogger. Yeah, this bitch is fire. Yeah, I wish I could get my fucking phone back so I could fucking record the fucking videos, but yeah, anyway, my mom hid it, so I can't find it. But yeah, before I get into the video, I got a new editor, and he edited my last video, and it's going to be editing this one. Yeah, his name's Mikale, he's one of my homeboys, and yeah, he's in a couple videos. They'll probably be in the future. But yeah, anyway, I just want to shout him out, because yeah, he's pretty fucking cool. And yeah, anyway, before we get into the video, go follow my Instagram, all that other shit, and yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so yeah, so first I'm going to explain Ford ACO DMT, and basically what it is it's a synthetic compound meant to like mimic psilocybin. It's a like a synthetic psychedelic tryptamine, and it's basically a prodrug of psilocin, which is the active compounding to like psychedelic mushrooms. It's basically what psilocybin metabolizes into your like when it's in your gut, and that's what produces like the hallucinogenic visuals, and you know, like the headspace it puts you in the euphoria. And it's really like federally unscheduled in the U.S., but it's illegal as like an analog, you know. And it has, you know, risk associated, you know, caution, you know, like there's not very many like research done on this shit. And it's basically a derivative of psilocybin, which it's like orally active like psilocybin, and it's supposed to produce effects similar to psilocybin, like visual distortions, altered perception, and like, you know, like the intensified emotion you get. And I mean, it can be taken orally, but it can also be like vaped and shit. And basically what you need to know is shrooms and like psilocybin as a whole is non-combustible, meaning when it's lit on fire, no noticeable effect is produced. You can't get high off smoking it. You can't get high off lighting it. So you can't smoke vape. So don't trust vape carts to begin with. And I mean, right now it's currently federally unscheduled. And it's pretty much just, it's not really a controlled substance. I mean, anybody can get it. It's very, very easy to get. You can get it at smoke shops. And there's many risks with it because of like right now, it's kind of in this little gray area. You know, I mean, it's not really, it's like not scheduled anywhere. And it should really be used cautiously because, I mean, there's psychological risks to it. Being people have been like hospitalized. And I'll get into that later in the video because I have a personal story about that. But yeah, anyway, it was like first synthesized like way back in like the 1960s while they were researching like psychedelic tryptamines, which are basically just, you know, synthetic compounds that are meant to mimic actual psychedelics. And it was synthesized in a laboratory setting that was like, it was acylating psilocy, which is, you know, what psilocybin metabolizes into. And it's used for like a tryptamine precursor. And the process usually is pretty advanced chemistry. I mean, this is like some Walter White shit. And the method varies, but it typically involves like a series of chemical reactions, including like the acetoxin group, I think. And I think the tryptamine structure. I haven't studied this much, but all I know really about it is all the fake shit they're selling on Amazon, which I'll get into later in the video. But I mean, it causes the visual distortions and hallucinations, kind of. But it's really not just the fractal images, or it's mostly enhanced colors from, you know, my experience. And I didn't really get any like creativity or anything, but I had a lot of euphoria and a heightened sense of like touch, and, you know, changes in like emotion, like hearing and like emotional responses to music, and, you know, like the alterations in like, you know, the way you think. And I mean, I didn't really have like, I had a definite altered sense of time, which is very like comparable to actual psychedelics. But I mean, they both convert to psilocybin in the body, or technically psilocy, but for ACO DMT is believed to have a smoother onset of action and a few like gastrointestinal, like less like side effects, you know, like it makes your stomach hurt less when you take it, which I mean, I can understand that because when you take actual raw shrooms, your stomach does hurt a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it has a much shorter duration as it's, you know, often smoked, leading to like an intense but brief experience. Whereas like if you're like taking it orally, like in the form of like a gummy or something like that, the onset takes a little bit longer. But I mean, there's less side effects like with your stomach and shit. It makes it hurt way less, which, I did experience, but it also lasts way longer. Because, I mean, if you're hitting a cart that has it in there, it lasts for a very short time. But like the chocolates and the gummies, they seem to last way longer. And I mean, they stay in your system longer. And yeah, there's a very old video on this channel about the time that I actually did 4-ACO DMT. And I don't remember if it took place in January of this year, because that feels so long ago. I mean, this year felt so short. Or if it took place of like November of last year. I couldn't really remember. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but I mean, it's pretty good. Go check it out if you want to. But yeah, so I was at my friend's house, and we don't really hang out with him anymore, but he's going to be in a future video. It's going to be like one of the last videos that he's in, because, I mean, I haven't seen the guy in a long time, but yeah, not to get any like personal shit. But yeah, we were at that homie's house, and my other homie Cash, he was there, and my other homie Jojo was there, and yeah, a couple other people were there. And I was like, yo, do you know anybody that has any shrooms? And they had picked me up and stuff, and yeah, that's just not really important. But yeah, Cash was like, I know a guy, and he had this plug that lived in Atlanta, and he charged me a shit ton of money for this fucking bullshit. And it was for this fucking boof-ass polka dot bar. And the way you can tell if it's 4-ACO DMT is that they don't tell you what kind of mushrooms are actually in the chocolate bar. And on this polka dot bar, there was actually like no lab test. There was no like saying that it had shrooms in it. It just said like the trippy shit on the back, like the dosage guide or whatever. And I'll get into that later when I look at the Amazon listing or whatever. But yeah, so I took this shit and I gave him a piece, and so I ended up taking 3 grams. And I really just had a ton of euphoria on my bike ride home, as it hit me pretty fast. I mean, I was on an empty stomach too, so by the time like I had left the house and stuff after like 45 minutes, it was hitting me as I was like getting on my bike. And I definitely had an like altered sense of time, and it was definitely distorted, and I was like hearing shit, but I was listening to music and it was fun. And I just rode my fucking bike home and shit, and it was just a very difficult experience. And then I laid in bed and shit, and I just couldn't sleep because I was fucking like, I wasn't really tripping. I just didn't really see that many visuals. I just had like the headspace of shrooms kind of, and like the fucking euphoria. That was about it. I didn't get like cool visuals and shit, and I was just laying in my bed. And I had kind of like a tiny bit of closed eye visuals, yeah, I was just laying in my bed trying to go to sleep, but I just had too much euphoria in my brain, so I just couldn't really fall asleep. And yeah, then I had to get up and go hunting with my dad, and I was still kind of tripping off the 4-ACO DMT. And when I say tripping, I just meant I had like a little bit of euphoria. And once I took a shower and I woke up, it kind of was gone, but once I got out in the woods, I could like sit back down, and it still kind of was hitting. And yeah, I had a pretty interesting time. It was very, very fucking cold. But yeah, anyway, I didn't have any like long-term psychological effects from it because I didn't do it a whole bunch, and I probably wouldn't do it again, to be honest. I'll probably like do it once or twice more, but that's about it. But yeah, anyway, so getting into the next part, I know a homie, and I'm not gonna like say his full name, but it's just like one of my homies that I went to Ace with, and I'll just give him the name like James for this video. But yeah, I was like close friends with him, and I just don't want to put his like business out there. But yeah, he had this fucking fake ass shroom card. I think it was from Trey House, and the fucking oil inside of it was red. And I've recently looked up a test, and I'll see if Mikale, if you're watching this and you're editing, yeah, just to put up the lab result screenshot. And yeah, this cart has fucking arsenic in it. There is no shrooms, there's no psilocybin, because that shit is non-combustible. They're not telling you what's in it. And yeah, he ended up like going into fucking psychosis, like my homie James. Yeah, he was fucked up. And I remember him offering me this cart in the bathroom at Ace. And I was just like, nah, I don't want to rip that shit, because I was looking at it and I saw the red oil, and that kind of fucking, that kind of drew me away. I was like, maybe I don't want to hit that. And I just gave James back the cart. And I was like, I'll tap your nick. And yeah, I just tapped his nick and shit. But yeah, anyway, he ended up leaving for like 3 or 4 weeks and going to a mental hospital, like, because he went into psychosis because of like the fake shroom cart. And yeah, I mean, everybody knows about it, but it's kind of fucked up and sad, because that shit fucked up his mental health. And I mean, he's kind of better now, but I mean, it's still like, he's not permanently fucked up, but it's just, yeah, like shit did a number on his brain. No offense to him, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, so getting into the next section, I'm gonna help you guys know what to look out for. So I'm gonna go to this Amazon listing and shit, and I'm gonna show you guys, what is really, really fucked up about this. Alright, so yeah, going to this Amazon listing, you can actually fucking see, this is on fucking Amazon. I'm signing into my fucking account. Look, magic medicinal, magic shroom gummies, 15 gummies, high potency formula, vegan, premium microdose gummies. Yeah, this is a perfect example. This is perfect. So you definitely don't want to see this on the back of your shroom gummies. They had to change this because it used to say like laugh and giggly and shit. That's what it like said on the back of my shroom bar. That was before like they started cracking down on this and like saying, hey, don't put this on the back of your shit. And so it just says 1 to 3 gummies is a micro flow, 4 to 6 is a therapeutic flow, and 7+ is a hero flow. I think 15 gummies come in this shit, so you can do 7 gummies 2 times. Wow. Yeah, this is not an FDA evaluated or approved product. That is great. Yeah, and look, other ingredients: tapioca sugar, cane sugar, pectin, sodium citrate, distilled water, natural flavor, all that fucking shit. That's just gummy shit. That is not safe. That cannot be healthy. Look, I'll look up right now. Shroom gummies. Look, when we go to images, like, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This bullshit right here. If you ever see some shit like this in your smoke shop, this is 4-ACO DMT. Yes, I'm 18. Yeah. Look out for this shit. It won't even let you go to the back of the package because they don't want you to fucking know what's in here. Okay, look, I'll go to one of my websites that I know about. I hope this website doesn't see this shit because you can order from them. Anyway, to order from your plug, don't get from this shit. I've been on this website since like 8th grade, bro. All right, magic mushroom gummies. Look. Oh, they have vapes on here too. We'll look at one of those in a second. Okay, look. All right, let me go to the fucking back of the package. Oh, it won't let me go to the back of the package. Yeah, that's because they don't want you to fucking know what's in here, bro. Oh, lab report. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We're looking at the lab report on this motherfucker. All right, look. This is CBD. This is all not detected, so we're not going to worry about this. This is all This is cannabinoid analysis. This is a tryptamine analysis. 4-hydroxy DET. Dimethyltryptamine, DMT. Tryptamine, PSLA. Okay, I'm not going to... psilocybin. Okay. This is not 4-ACO DMT. That's why they didn't put that on there. Not detected. Amanita muscaria. If you look at shroom carts, if you see something with Amanita muscaria, that's safe to buy. I mean, that won't make you trip. That's a mood enhancer, but it's not detected in there. A tryptamine analysis, not detected. I mean, they even tell you. I know how to read a lab analysis. Psilocybin and psilocin analysis. There is none in here because it's not combustible. You can't smoke it. Arsenic. There's fucking arsenic in this shit. I don't even have to put up a screenshot of it. I'm literally showing you guys. It's in the gummies, bro. What the fuck? I thought it was just in the vapes. There is fucking cadmium and mercury in this. What the fuck? Okay, microbial analysis, not detected. Salmonella, not detected. Oh, okay. Hopefully that says that. Okay, mycotoxin analysis, not detected. That is sincerely fucked up. Okay. Yes, and then now we're gonna look at the vapes, bro. God, what is happening? This shit is fucking disgusting. THC live resin magic mushroom blend, that says THC on it. Is this pot or is this fucking, what is this? Is this weed or is this shrooms? 8 grams, what the fuck? Okay, anyway, that can't be good for you. That looks like a geek bar. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? This is weed. I think. I don't know. THC liquid diamonds and magic mushroom blend. What the fuck? That is not healthy. There's weed in here, but there's no shrooms in here. They're not gonna show. What the fuck is this? Okay, magic mushroom vapes. We're gonna look at. I think this one just. Okay, there's a 6-gram shroom vape. Yeah, that's fucked up. There's the Treehouse one my homie had. Okay, look. I get this mushroom vape. What the fuck is this? Oil relative anti. Ew, what the fuck? No, guys, don't buy this shit. This is fucked up. Let's see the arsenic this one for the blueberry blast. Okay, there it is. It passes. Well, I don't know what the fuck use this all is. Use all this. Okay. There's no marijuana in there. Okay, I'm not marijuana anyway. Heavy metals. Okay, there's no heavy metals in that. Okay, that's good. Okay, so don't buy this. No, it's not bad. It's not safe, but it doesn't have heavy metal in it. Okay, so let's look at the one my homie had. Where is it? Blue Jelly. That's the one my homie had. I remember selling like fucking Jolly Rancher, bro. It's disgusting. It was like 18. Okay, yeah. Proprietary mushroom blend. We'll tell you what's in there. 1 7 puffs microdose, 8 14 moderate, 15 plus megadose. That my homie did way more than 15, bro. Yes, this kind of shit. Shroom vapes really don't work because, like I said, it's non-combustible. I mean, you can't smoke it to get high. So when you're identifying real shrooms, make sure you're buying actual raw shrooms or you know the producer of a shroom chocolate. Like looking at shroom chocolates, Like, look. Okay, so don't buy from Trey House. That's bullshit. When you're buying Shroom chocolates, it's got to look homemade. Like, you don't want it to come in like an official wrapper unless it's like from California. Definitely don't buy this. Do not buy that. Do not buy polka dot bars. Magic mushroom blend. See, that's similar to what I had. Don't buy that. That's disgusting. Fusion bars. Okay. Let's talk about these. My plug, actually, one of my homeboys sells these. I haven't tried them yet. I'm probably going to try them soon if I can't find somebody that has raw shrooms, because everybody's like really selling chocolates nowadays. I don't want chocolate. I want raw shrooms. But yeah, anyway, I'll let you guys know if I end up trying that. If don't buy shroom chocolates, if you really want to buy shrooms, make sure you're getting actual shrooms. Make sure, like, make sure they look all dried up. Make sure there's not much bluing on them, because that means they've been exposed to oxygen a lot. And the bluing just really means that they're losing their potency. So when I keep my shrooms, make sure you have a little silica gel packet in there to absorb the moisture. If you're really going to be a top tier plug out there, make sure that you are not letting like moisture and oxygen corrode your shrooms and oxidize them and turn them blue. That really ruins them. Don't pinch them and turn them blue. That means they're losing their potency. Don't fuck with them. And just be safe out there, guys. Just make sure. If you're gonna trip, I guess have somebody trip sit you if you really think you need to. But yeah, anyway, that's probably gonna do it for this video. I had a really fun time making this video. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope Mikale gets done editing this and I can get it out tomorrow. Anyway, be safe out there, guys. This shit is not a joke. This is actually like an epidemic. It's unscheduled. You can really go into psychosis, and it can bring out underlying mental conditions. You know, just trying to keep you guys safe out there. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to tap the art one more time before heading out. I'm going to tap the clean, the farmer daughter one. Man, this one's good as fuck. All right. Anyway, peace out. I'll see you guys next week.